Hello everybody, this is Chess Aniac here. And first I'd like to say, thank you for watching and welcome aboard. Now this video here, I'm going to reenact an actual chess game here. It's from the Spanish League in 2022. It's somebody named Bonelli Iturrizaga versus Anton Korobov. Iturrizaga plays the white, which is portrayed by the yellow, and Korobov is a black, portrayed by the blue. So, let's begin. The English Open to c4. You move your knight to f6. Knight to c3. a6. f3. A little bit of a gambit here. I guess you can call it a gambit. And to d5. Move your pawn to e3. a6. b3. Your bishop here to develop. Bishop to b2. I guess the plan is either somehow get the knight out of the way, then develop the range for your bishop. b6. C takes d5. E takes d5. g3. Castle kingside. Bishop g2. I guess another strategy is that same as here. Bishop to protect that pawn. More protection. Castle kingside. Knight to d7. Rook to c1. Rook to e1. Knight to e2. Rook to c8. d4. Usually d4 is one of the first moves you do, but rarely do you wait this long to make it. Knight to e4. Bishop to h3. Attacking the knight. Move the pawn to attack that pawn. May have an interesting situation. Takes the pawn. B takes c5. Knight to f4. Bishop takes f4. E takes f4. They're still equal in material. Rook to c7. b4. Move to c4. Sometimes you don't have to really take. And sometimes you just move your pawn out of the way to get out of danger. Bishop to d4. a5. a3. B4, takes B4. Take B4 here. Still same material. Bishop to C6. Moving your bishop out of the way. Knight to F6. Back up the knights. Knights usually have good to have your knights protect each other. Knight to E5. Queen to B8 is attacking the pawn. I think you miss a chance to... Actually, it's protected by the rook, but instead you move your pawn to attack the knight. Knight goes to D6 to get away. So knight takes C6. Rook takes C6. Bishop takes F6. G takes F6. Still equal in material. The queen took D5. B6 checks the king, which I think is the first check of the game. H1, king escapes. To protect the knight. Now we're getting an interesting situation here. Discovered attack. And it's also protected by both the queen and the knight. Both the discovered attack and a protection. Right here. Now take D1. Counter take. Still equal in material. Attack the rook. Right here. Now our next move is going to be the queen here to attack the king. Check the king. King can't take because it's protected by the bishop. Right here. Now you take. King's in check. So only legal move is to move here. Again. A forced move. Queen out here. Push the pawn. Right here. Take the bishop. Check. Check. Now right here is a puzzle. Almost. You'll probably see it as a puzzle. So, should you force a draw by repeat? No. See here what would happen. Is there any other better moves for white to do? Should you force a draw? And the answer is yes, you should have. But that's not what he did. Because if he would go back and forth, it'll be just be moving back and forth. It'll be a repeat, not be a draw. So instead, he moved his pawn to attack the knight. And the reason why he should have taken the draw is either A, black can get involved, can get into a mate, like a mate in 6-7, or it can have immaterial. So what black did, what Korobov did, was move his queen here. And you're forced to take. So he'll be forced to take. And then you're going to move your knight here. It's going to check the king, attack the queen, and you're going to take the queen. And his pawn's going to be unstoppable. So, and eventually led to Iturrizaga resigning. So white resigned after this play. So the lesson is look very carefully at your position. If you think you're in a losing position, or you think that your opponent can benefit more, and if you're able to force a draw, force the draw. So, I hope you learned something from this game. And I say, thank you for watching. And see you next time.